So today we're leaving the beach and headed into town to check out some of the more family-friendly, affordable options that Pensacola has to offer. Hey guys, my name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
Last year we sold our house and we're traveling across the country with our kids.
Hi, my name's Goose, and this is Maverick. Come join us!
So today we have left the beach and we are heading into town to check out some more family-friendly options, such as...
Today we got kicked out of the beach.
True. No, asked nicely to leave.
We did get
kindly asked to leave.
We got kindly asked to leave.
But it all worked out. We checked off all of our bucket list things for the beach. We got to, like I said, Fort Pickens and actually camp on the beach. Well, on a parking lot on the beach. If you guys want to see that video, you can click out there. But today, we're doing what, babe?
We're gonna go visit historic Pensacola, and it has all the fun things. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a little bit rainy and whatnot, so we're trying to find things to do indoors, and they have a children's museum.
From what we've seen online, it's really cool. It's like this group of museums and I don't even know what to say, historical things that Ashley would enjoy all as a group rate. So you buy access to one, and for the week you get access to this whole little Pensacola.
Well, you get access to most of them, and some of them is like an added cost.
Yeah.
Just so you know, like, don't get surprised if they're like, no, you have to pay a little more for this.
But I can show you, I'll put that up on screen right now. Here's the historic Pensacola, so you can see there's like, I think, a dozen different things that you guys can check out. But today what we're most excited about is the Children's Museum. Are you playing? Are you steering up a ship? Oh, are you a pirate? Can you say "arr"? Very cool.
They had multiple stories of fun, interactive, and historical, learning, educational things for the kids to do.
Everything from like blocks, like legit old school blocks, wooden blocks you could build with little cannons and things, to
Maverick had
like
so much fun with those.
This like Native American village where you could cook different vegetables and whatnot.
Pretend you're in a canoe and go fishing.
And I think they even had a Lego room, right? Like
they had like a Lego room. They had a like a engineer room or something like that, where you could pretend that you're like trying to build something. They had like fishing poles, and they had like a little village, like a colony, and you could pretend that you were going to the store at the colony, and like that you had a house or a ship.
The thing that shocked me is in the store where you could like cook up the food, they had legit cast iron skillets. So be aware, don't let your 2-year-old pick up the 20-pound cast iron skillet.
It wasn't 20 pounds, but it was a heavy cast iron.
It was a legit cast iron skillet.
It was a legit skillet. And Maverick may have gone, "Look, mommy!" And like I was sitting next to her going, "Oh dear Lord, this is how I died."
But I'm not gonna lie, after about 3 hours of the Children's Museum, I was ready to go explore some other things, and we did notice on our way in that they were setting up for some sort of Saturday market, which we had no idea was happening, so we super lucked out there.
Yeah.
But apparently they do weekly things there where they have all of these different food trucks and vendors and things come in, live music and all sorts of stuff, so we really lucked out. But
apparently it gets a little crazy towards the end of the night, so if you're with a family, go early because it is open container.
Yeah, and she was like, if you're there after 10 or 11, then it probably gets...
She, meaning the lady at the Children's Museum.
Yeah.
She was very nice and very helpful.
I'm like, I'm not going to keep my kids out until 11, but... This is like a store made for you, Goose. Alright, Goose has found what she wants for dinner. She wants to have snow cones for dinner. Sound good?
I just want to try it.
You just want to try a snow cone for dinner?
For dessert.
Oh, that's pretty. What have we got, Mommy? Pizza. How is it, Gus? Good? How about you, Matt? Is it good? Alright guys, we decided on graffiti pizza and this is delicious. I think it's quite good, yeah?
James was waiting for a special delivery and it decided to take longer than it said.
Speaking of the special package, let's go to UPS store. It has arrived, so let's go pick it up. I have been waiting for this for weeks. Actually, I've been talking about it for months, but I am very excited about this package. It looks so cool. It's got our logo branded on it. You ready to open it up? What was that? Oh, I'm so excited!
Boom!
Boom, there it is. Oh, there it is. Open it up. I have been working on this for weeks, if not months, getting up with the new logo designs and the different merch, because all I've done in the past were hats like this, kind of the flat build, I don't even know what they're called, the snapback hats, but Ashley never liked to wear any of them because she is more of the classic dad rolled bill baseball hat. So, check it out. What do you think, Mom?
Soft.
What do you think? You like it?
Yeah. I feel like it needs to be rolled a little more.
You need to roll a little more?
Yeah, but that's just me.
And check out that stitching. That's not bad. That looks pretty good. Alright, there it is, guys. Stay positive. The chick's life. What?
That is tiny. That's a lot brighter yellow than I thought.
What do you guys think? I think it needs to be washed. I smell the printing. But I think the bear looks pretty cool. And it's interesting. I didn't realize if you look closely, I don't know if you can see, the brown almost has like a texture to it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but I kind of like, Ashley was saying it like you said, it brings life to it.
But I say bright. You say yellow. Bright.
Yellow. What do you think? I can't tell. You like it?
Turn around. Turn around. Yes, look at that. Oh.
So this morning, before we leave Pensacola, we're actually headed back to historic Pensacola to take advantage of that pass. So today I think we're going to a museum, is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to go to the T.T. Wentworth Jr. Museum, which is this place where this man, T.T. Wentworth, he collected all these strange and random things
that were like Pensacola
like,
vibe-ish.
Including a
a petrified cat,
a mummified
cat. That was like
cat. Well, it wasn't truly.
It was found in a wall in a house.
And they were like, "Hey, do you want this?" And he said, "Sure."
So that's just a little tidbit of what this museum has. But it also goes over like the history of Pensacola and that kind of thing. So let's go check it out and see what it's like. What is this, babe?
It is Battlestar Galactica memorabilia.
And I gotta say, some of the pieces they have here are pretty cool. Like that Star Wars poster, they were sold for $1.75 to the people before they had even seen the movie. So you had the option of buying it. Oh, we got some alien stuff too. Is Goose creeped out?
No, I told her she had to stay over there. She was like a little bit about this. I didn't want her to.
Anybody know what movie this is from? Right here? Can you name it? Check out the harness inside. That is so cool. Can you imagine being there? How would your claustrophobia be in that thing? These things are awesome. I think the reason I like them so much is because they're massive. That thing's probably 2 or 3 times the size of my head. And it's also from a great movie, which I haven't seen for years. Have you ever seen The Hitchhiker's Guide?
This one I haven't seen, so I'm not as excited about it.
We're going to have to watch that because that was a pretty great movie. And it has one of your favorite people, Zoe Deschanel, right? That's a good movie. What was that? How would you like that bursting out of your chest? We might not have let Goose come over to this section. So I'm not gonna lie, with the first few floors of this museum, I was thinking, I mean, it's a fun day, but I don't really need to film everything. So I actually didn't pull out the camera, hence why you didn't see.
Because there was some amazing stuff.
But then when we got to the third floor, that third floor or fourth floor, whatever the top floor was, it was actually their seasonal museum, whatever the exhibit that rotates through. Did not know that was there. So excited. I just nerd out about film props, especially sci-fi film props. So I had to pull out the camera at that point. But
because there was also your favorite movie.
Like, I mean, yeah, they had Star Wars posters, Battlestar Galactica, all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, you guys just saw it. It was crazy. It was so fun, and that was just the top floor exhibit. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the randomness that was the bottom few floors?
So we saw the petrified cat. That's like their big weird claim to fame supposedly or something. I don't really know, but that's all anybody. They're like, oh yeah, you guys see the petrified cat, and it's like, okay. So we saw it. Woo.
The thing that stood out to me the most. The thing that stood out to me the most was he bought this, all of this memorabilia from this restaurant where apparently all of the Blue Angels used to go and hang out.
And there were like celebrities that would go hang out there.
I am kind of bummed I didn't film any of that.
It was so cool. It was really neat to see all of that stuff.
It's just random stuff like that, as well as the history of Pensacola.
Yeah, like buttons from soldiers' vests and things like that. It was cool.
It was a unique, fun museum to go through with an eclectic variety of stuff.
Very eclectic.
Instead of just like history, it was like random stuff. So definitely a fun little thing. But now before we leave town, we have one last stop to do. Just a few blocks away is this pier where they have all these different ships that do tours and things and sailboats, as well as ice cream.
So James can smell ice cream from a mile or more away. I mean, this man, my goodness, he's like, I sense that there's ice cream present. I must.
It's nowhere near her Starbucks abilities, but I did look up. I was trying to see. I saw that there's this little pier, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's out there. So I actually looked it up last night. I wonder if
there's ice cream there.
But on a lighter note, we're gonna go get some ice cream. Pelican was ridiculous.
And so I like walked towards them, because normally if you just walk towards them, you know, they'll kind of go down and off the thing. Well, nope. He was like sitting there come at me, bro.
I got within like 3 or 4 feet of the guy, and he's just standing there. Yeah, so
I told him like, no, this guy means business. He deserves to be there.
But now we have to leave because we are actually headed further southeast down towards Miami, where we're going to be meeting up with my family eventually, because we have a huge adventure with them. We are actually leaving the country and headed to Cuba. But that's for next time. Until then, guys, remember, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure, so make some memories.